You want to go first?
Yeah, I'm really excited because, one, he's part of the SCB TV family, and watching the episodes on the restaurant guide and some of the insight that he has when it comes to food and the way it's prepared, and the knowledge that he gives the viewers about, you know, the food, where it came from, and how to get certain tastes out of it.
I think that a restaurant guide and the Man Cave TV collaboration, I think it's amazing. I think it's pretty cool. I've seen the show, and I've always been wanting to do some sort of like a cameo on their show, teach these guys how to cook.
I don't know how to cook at all. So to have someone that can cook here at my house, you know, I'm really excited about it.
For me, cooking is more like an outlet. I mean, we have our 9-to-5 job, and it pays the bills. This is what we do every day. But the thing is, like, after I get home, I kind of like to escape and go into a different mode, and that's my chef mode.
I prepare. You know, I like to think I cook. So like at the end, if you see a plate and you're over for dinner and I bring you a plate, you wouldn't know, but like the chicken was like 7 minutes. The rice was a bag thrown in the microwave. They've really got this stuff dialed in now, man. Like even vegetables are like crispy and taste fresh.
Hey, well, it's a good thing that you didn't tell anybody that you do that kind of stuff. But I think for me, working with Chef O is, I think in retrospect, I think it's gonna be a good thing for me because I do cook. I cook. Me and my brothers, we are in the summer, from spring to summer, we live on the grill. So it's one of those things to where if it's good weather outside, and we even do it in the rain. So it's like, it's one of those things to where it's the camaraderie that brings the grill.
I love the cookouts. Don't get me wrong. I'm just a participant and not like a facilitator.
With this appearance and that manly beard, you got to be able to do some man stuff. Now you came through on the axe toss. You came through on that.
Yes,
I'll give you
did.
that.
Thank you for calling High Priority Plumbing. This is Brittany. How can I help you?
With over 20 years in the industry, High Priority Plumbing has certified technicians that can take care of any of your residential or commercial plumbing needs. General plumbing installation and repairs, leak detection and repair, water heater maintenance, repair and replacement, water and sewer line repair and replacement. At High Priority Plumbing, our customers are our priority. Give us a call today at 770-860-8110.
Chef O!
What's happening, Tim? The famous Tim in the Man Cave. How are you doing, man?
Famous Chef O of Restaurant Guide. Man, I'm so excited you're here. This is gonna be like cookout at my house impossible.
That's true, man.
You have no idea what you're getting into, dude. Like, I do everything out of the microwave.
No, you don't.
I have up until today.
No, all right.
Hopefully.
Well, you know what? We're going to change that today.
So let me show you where it's all gonna go down at.
All right.
Tim, Isaac.
He's clearly excited y'all are here. He heard that I was gonna be the one doing the cooking, so.
What's up, man? You doing all right?
Hey, Melissa. Yes, yes. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this food that we're gonna be preparing?
Yes, I am so hungry.
Did y'all find the place okay?
Yeah, everything was fine, man.
So today with the guys, I'm gonna be doing some steaks, teaching people how to make certain steaks certain ways. You know, there's two different ways we can make it. Either gonna grill it or we're gonna pan sear it. So I'm really excited to show them exactly the step-by-step things to do in order to making an awesome steak.
All right, so you have everything set up in here. I don't want to mess anything up, but the whole point is for me to learn how to do some of this myself.
Of course, of course.
We've got some mushrooms, some butter, some meat, some stuff that my son would think is just grass. I know it's all gonna taste wonderful. Tell me, how do we get there?
All right, great. There's two different ways we make it, all right? The way that I personally like to make it is using the cast iron skillet. And it's awesome you have a fire gas stove. All right, so
Check. Got that.
Yeah, get that. All right, mental note. All
We
right.
do not have an iron skillet, so thank you for bringing one.
It's relatively cheap and it's very versatile. And the great thing about it is a great conductor of heat. You know?
So JD was asking me, what would I prefer, like, you know, on a grill or on an iron skillet? And I'm like, I don't care. I just want the finished product.
Well, I mean,
What's the difference?
the main difference, the reason why I use a cast iron skillet is because I like that char.
Okay.
You know, you got that crispiness on the outside and you got that tender steak and that blood dripping in the inside, you know?
Okay.
That's something that I like. But also, you know, we're gonna make it 2 different ways, but at the end of the day, we're gonna season it exactly the same way, right? I'm showing you different steps in making a great skillet, cast iron skillet, seared steak. But you don't need all these ingredients if you grill it out there. So
Okay.
I'm gonna show you everything step by step. It's really easy. So right now, the very first thing we're doing is we wanna get this really, really hot, all right?
How long would you have it just sitting on there?
So, I mean, I have this on scorching a really high heat, right? And then, I mean, you kind of feel it, right?
Okay.
Put your hand over here. Don't touch it all. Yeah.
Okay. I'm scared of heat. I'm good.
No, you'd be first.
Scared of heat, I'm scared of electricity.
Yeah.
I don't-
So, I mean, like, you know, when you know it's time for you to finally put it in, I mean, rule of thumb, I'd say give it about, like, I don't know, 8 minutes, you know?
Okay.
8 minutes. Just remember 8 minutes.
Just so you know, they've unplugged the microwave. They said I'm like not allowed to prepare the steak in the microwave. Because when you talk about minutes, I could cook a bag of rice. I can have
All right, how do you cook your bag of rice? You know, that's my people food, all right?
from there
Okay.
to there into the microwave.
Oh, come on.
7 minutes.
All right, on the next episode, I'll teach you guys a great way to how to make rice. We're not gonna be using it in the microwave, all right? I'm gonna use a rice cooker, not an Instant Pot crap, all right?
They have really dialed that stuff in, man.
Anyways, we're getting sidetracked right now, man. So we got these ribeyes, right?
Yep.
So you know what a ribeye is, right? The great thing, or do you know what a ribeye is?
Not specifically. Like I don't know where it's
Your
cut.
boy's laughing in the background.
Listen,
Are you a vegetarian? I mean, you asked me.
no, but my brother is.
Sorry to hear about
Don't
that,
worry.
but okay.
You know, we won't tell him about your blood comment. I don't know. My understanding is it's a specific place on the cow that it was cut.
Right. Well, the good thing about a ribeye is that it's very marbly, it's very fatty.
Okay.
And it gives it lots of flavor.
Okay.
You know, especially when you're cast iron skillet. So let's go ahead and let's start seasoning it. All right.
All right.
The very first thing you want to do is you want to use kosher salt.
Now, does
right?
it matter if you just do it like that? Do you need to do it like this, like the memes? Is it okay?
Like that. Put lots of salt on there, guys. Both sides. All right.
I just want to properly salt this.
Yeah. You know, salt bay. You want to do the salt bay real quick? Take a good shot of this.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that. All right. And then now
You just step back.
you got salt and pepper. That's all you need. You don't need to overcomplicate it, you
Wait a
know?
minute. So you're just putting salt and pepper.
That's all you need, all salt and pepper. You don't need to use A1 sauce, none of all that crap. Yeah, you don't need any of that stuff. And the thing is, I want to teach you something. Something that I need to teach each and every single one of you guys is that make sure when you're cooking a steak, right, don't cook it stone cold. Leave it out at room temperature for at least an hour. No, 30 minutes to an hour, all right? So what happens when you put it on the cast iron skillet or the grill, it flares up. You don't want that flare. So you see a little bit of smoke in here?
Sure.
And the thing I like to use, I use vegetable oil, right? Just a little bit right here. Right here. So now it's pretty hot, right?
And that is for what? So it doesn't stick?
Yeah, so you want to get that charness on there, right? But be careful, because like, it's high heat, right? You got this on high heat. All this pressure, look at that. Everyone looking at me right now, that's cool. And so you got vegetable oil here.
I'm just waiting for it to start popping.
Well, it'll pop if it's really, really wet, so you don't want to get it wet.
I told you as far as what I know in and around the kitchen, but like 0.
So kind of slide it in, you know?
Slide it in.
Look at that. How do you like your steaks?
Yeah, medium well.
I like
What?
I like medium well.
Is medium well?
What is wrong with you guys? Medium. Oh, come on. All right, fine. So for medium well,
I like a
guess-
little bit of pink,
Okay.
but not blood.
rule of thumb, let's do 5 minutes on each side, all right?
Okay.
5 minutes on each side on a high heat. So we had it for 5 minutes. Now look at that color.
Nice.
See that color?
Yep. Well, I just bought a deep fryer. We could scrap all.
I noticed that too, right there. You got a deep fryer right there.
That thing was.
When I was like doing some meal prep and I saw that deep fryer, I was like, all right, now we're talking. Because you know, my people food dumplings, right? I like to deep fry my dumplings too.
I'm in on your people food.
Yeah, I love my people food.
Right.
Yeah, that's so cool, man.
So you don't want to deep fry the steak.
Don't deep fry the steak. Now is my favorite part. So you got a spoonful of butter. You get some minced garlic, or you get some fresh garlic, but just for your sake, just use minced garlic.
Okay.
You know, get like a spoonful. Do that.
What is my steak mean? Is that time steak or my knowledge? You're saying that I wouldn't be able to.
Well, you don't cook. You don't cook. You know,
Okay,
so
all
I'm
right.
just,
Hey, look, I'm just gonna do what you say. Minced garlic.
And you got thyme.
Thyme.
Because you got to make time for everything, right?
Yes.
Put it on here.
Or you don't have any time for anything.
Oh, if it's something I learned in life, is that you always got to make time for things. You know, you have hazard for it. Now you got the butter and you got your thyme, and you kind of scoop it on here.
Got butter on your thyme.
See that? So you smell that? You got you're browning the butter, you got the garlic, and you got the thyme that gives that a lot of flavor. And all you're doing is scoop it on here. Look at that. So let's place it out here, all right?
Tell me what we need. And
You got a cutting board? You got a cutting
Yeah, this is it, actually.
All right. So what you want to do is let it sit for about 8 or like 10 minutes. But then, like I said before, do not touch that steak. Don't look at it. Don't poke at it.
Take your cooking experience to a whole new level with Big Green Egg. Create mouth-watering dishes and encounter flavors like never before. At Upchurch Fence, you will find Big Green Eggs and all of the accessories you will need to get grilling, roasting, smoking, and baking. Stop by today at 2363 Highway 42 North Jenkinsburg, Georgia, and start enjoying the ultimate cooking experience.
Mountain Motorsports is your local power sports superstore. Check out our 50,000 square foot showroom of motorcycles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and personal watercraft. We carry your favorite brands like Can-Am, Honda, Kawasaki, KTM, Polaris, Sea-Doo, Suzuki, Victory, Yamaha, and so much more. Looking for pre-owned? Mountain Motorsports has over 1 million to choose from. With a 96% finance approval rate, you can be riding today. Come in and see our wide selection of parts and accessories, or bring your ride to our in-house service center. Visit us at 899 Irish Drive Southeast, Conyers, Georgia, or mmsconyers.com.
Home Recreation is your premier supplier for stylish pool tables, jukeboxes, arcades, and pinball machines for the ultimate in-home entertainment. Make your holiday plans legendary. Home Rec, your relaxation destination.
We wanted people to have something to sink their teeth into, and a history and story behind what we do at Jailhouse and why we do it. If you believe in the little man, small towns, and big flavor, then you're one of us.
If you microwaving the steak, we're doing something wrong. We're already
you,
doing
man, like my microwave is ride or die, man. I did get these. Got some wood chips. I don't know what that's going to do for us.
Well, if we're going to use those should be soaking in water.
All right, so should we just dump this upside down?
No. Like what we'll do is like we'll get all the excess that's out of here first. Like we can do it like this.
Why can't we just throw it all in the trash, like just dump it upside down?
You don't want to make it somebody else's problem. You're a homeowner now, until you want this to look. You want your neighborhood to stay looking good and clean.
Okay. I've got some grill utensils. See, look, that's what I'm saying. It's like this
we
stuff
just
has
need
been
to.
in
Yeah,
there
we can
a
dump
while.
this out, but like there's no way.
This is what I have behind a shed for. All right, so I'm just gonna dump it here. This is fine.
Okay.
This is a project area. In my mind, there's gonna be a garden.
But if you were gonna
But right
do that,
now it's a mosquito nest. There's food on the line. There's going to be hungry people here, and I don't want to mess it up.
It says like the whole bag.
Right, right.
I'm not used to that, Tim. You started off like that.
Or the whole bag, or
How much meat are we cooking?
all of it?
Whole bag.
Okay.
So what you do then is you kind of want to have it. Well, it's already spread out. So like we got so many bricks, you got a light.
Yeah. And so the idea is, having bought this kind, is you don't need lighter fluid at all, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because a lot of times people don't like to use lighter fluid because if you don't, some people don't know how to use it technically when you use
Now,
lighter
do I
fluid.
throw this in there or no?
Yeah, you can throw that in there and burn it up too.
Okay. All right.
Lighter
I'm not
fluid.
cool with the flame. I got a lot of hair.
Well, look like Tim got a whole kit,
Yeah.
brand new.
Yeah, I went.
Price tag still on that guy.
So here's the deal. Somebody got this for me for Christmas.
Wow.
You're the grill
Thank
guy.
God. I'm glad somebody came to shed some light on this.
I didn't sear one. I watched one seared, but I think I got it. 5 on one side, 5 minutes on the other side. We're good.
For medium well.
He said that he was gonna cook a steak in the microwave and then put A1 on.
No way.
And then I just got a deep fryer, and I was like, can I just dump it in the basket and deep fry the steak?
Dude, there's no way you're gonna do
Not even in the South.
So, I saw bits and pieces of what you were doing in there with the cast iron.
Yeah.
Tell me about this, because I know you're a professional chef.
I'm not. I try to be. Yeah, I am.
Tell me what you could do with this guy.
Yeah. So I mean, I noticed that you set up the grill. Everything looks really good. For these steaks, I did exactly the same thing. You know, I put the salt and pepper on both sides, right? Okay. And make sure, like, the rule of thumb is never put like a cold steak on a hot skillet or like a hot grill. All right. And I see like the coals are burning. It's really good. It's gray, you know, which is perfectly fine. So let's go ahead and let's get it seared away. All right, or grilled away. So what I'm gonna be doing, all right, then I see that's all evenly. Oh wow, it's really, really hot. It's perfect. So you can tell it's ready to go. There's not cold or hot spots. They're all evenly distributed in heat, which is good. So we're gonna go ahead.
That displacement was perfect, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I poured the charcoal into the grill.
You gotta take credit for something, Tim. Okay.
No, you said don't
Anyone got a
burn the
scoreboard?
bag.
Let's get a scoreboard right now.
We don't need to do that anymore.
Who wins? Who wins?
He's a bad sport.
Look at this guy.
He told me to make sure. I thought that you could just light the bag.
He was gonna light the whole bag inside of the grill.
I'm not going to throw my family under the bus, but they like the bag and they put foil over the grill. But
All right. So one thing I was telling you before is we eat it with our eyes, right? And everyone wants to know how to make these grill marks, right? So what you're doing is you see like the lines are kind of like they're vertical, and what you want to do is you want to put a diagonal, all right?
Okay.
Now you want to do that. These are really, really thick steaks. These are awesome.
So it's the same rule of thumb, like with this you would time it out?
Yeah, I mean, this is like about 1 inch thick. So, I mean, like, I know I was telling you about doing it for like about
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Let's do 6 minutes on each side, you know, for medium well, right? It's gonna be a thin pink center. Or a thin line of pink, all right?
what's the majority of people like their steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Yeah, you gotta taste, I'm not saying the blood, you know, but you wanna taste the meat, you know? But medium well, I mean, it's still doable. I mean, it's just the way you cook it, right? That's like the most important thing, the way you cook it. All right.
This is the most meat this grill's ever seen.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Automatically, oh my God, it's all this fire. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh no, it's perfectly fine. What you're gonna do is let it cook. Right now, you gotta get that charness on the back. Yeah, it's looking good so far. Let it get hot.
Lid on it?
Don't put a lid on it because you're gonna overcook it on the outside. So like I said, just let it get hot. You see how it's like kind of steaming really, really hot, you know, scorching. And after you flip it over, but when you're flipping it over, right, you basically turn it 90 degrees, flip it out. You basically flip it, but you flip it 90 degrees, if that makes sense.
So go ahead.
Is this
And then
hard
after
to eat
that-
with your eyes trick?
Yeah, exactly. So growing up, my parents, you know, they worked probably like 70 hours a week, so I'm like they were around the house that much, so I had to take care of my brother, so I had to learn a little bit from my mother how she cooked her steaks, you know, or cooked her meals, and I learned from there. So, so far, you know, I've been learning ever since then, and things have been going pretty well.
This is where our paths split, because I'm the oldest of 3 and the same thing. My mom worked, 3 jobs, and it was my responsibility as the oldest to make sure that the house was clean, the homework was done, and they were fed by the time she got home. But man, I made them like ramen noodles.
I do that too, man.
Fish sticks.
I do that too when I was 6.
Just anything.
You know?
I'm turning you 6.
6 when I was 6 years old.
I was 6.
Damn.
I was 6
Like-
taking care of 2 kids.
Like I said, you're a man's man, and you should know how to prepare a steak.
But here's the thing, I'm a city guy, and I've surrounded myself with restaurants.
The city of.
Jackson.
In the city. I'm not
Oh my
very
God.
fine eateries here in Griffin, I have you know.
On my way here, I passed somebody in Griffin that had a stove in their front yard.
I'm just gonna roll with whatever you say. Just get me home, okay? As far as get me to the point where I can just eat.
But you know, you were talking about like how, you know, what got me really inspired to cook. I mean, honestly, like my mother, she was a big cook, you know, and I learned a lot from her. But also over the years, I've been fascinated with watching cooking shows. We didn't have cable growing up. So right now, you see, it's, oh my God, this is all burnt and all that? No, I mean, what you do,
That looks delicious to me.
ooh, you see that?
It's on fire. Same rule apply here, don't cut into it.
Don't cut in, don't look
Don't
at
mess
it.
with
Yeah,
it.
don't mess with it. Let it sit for like a good couple minutes, you know? Oh my
That
gosh.
fat, that's all that good fat.
Yeah, it's all the good fat that's on here. You know, that one looks like it's gonna be, you know, give it like another like good 8 minutes. Leave it like on room temperature. And after that, we could start cutting into it. Let's check it out.
Don't let them jack your hair up. Come to Supreme Barbershop, where our master barbers cut it right the first time. We are a full-service barbershop offering cuts, color, eyebrow arching, straight razor, and hot towel shaves. Men, women, and children will enjoy the family-friendly atmosphere and professional service. Located at 151 Jonesboro Road, McDonough, Georgia, you can simply walk in or call us at 770-957-84744 for an appointment.
Here at Supreme Barbershop, customer service is our #1 guarantee. Without you, there'd be no me.
Excuse me, store. Where did you get that bow tie from? It's cooking. That's right, that's right.
Are you tired of searching for the perfect bow tie or necktie? You deserve style without breaking the bank. TNN Bow Ties and Apparel offers an exceptional and diverse selection of neckwear just for you. Looking for the ideal neck accessory for that next business meeting? Trying to figure out what to wear for the formal occasion quickly approaching? You found it. TNN Bow Ties and Apparel is your one-stop shop for neckwear, aimed to give you that dressy appeal or the casual look. You choose. Our options include both men and boys accessories. Dress your young gentleman up for all to see. It's time the wardrobe got straightened up with style and purpose. Shop online at tnbowties.com. That's tnbowties.com.
Get style. Winner! TNN Bow Ties and Apparel with style meets purpose.
There we go. All right, so let's get this off.
And just put
for
it-
visual effects, turn it at an angle.
There you go.
I got it, man. Got this.
Handling meat.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
You know, like I said,
The timer is on.
yeah, 5 minutes. All right, be like Google. Okay, Google, 5 minutes. Turn on the timer.
I'm Team Apple.
You're Team Apple?
Yeah.
I just went Droid. I'm a green box now, unfortunately. So like I said, you know, we're gonna keep it here for a good, like 5 minutes, flip it over for another 5 minutes, and after that we're gonna be good to go. Now you notice the flames are coming up because all the juices, you know, from there, because it's a very fatty steak, but the fatter the steak is actually really good. Some people say, oh, I wanna get a filet mignon, it's so lean. It's not lean. The thing is, it's not lean. It's marbleized fat. You don't see the fat. That's like the Rolls Royce of steak, right? But the thing is, I like the ribeye because it's fattier. It's a lot more fat. You could see it, you could feel it, you could smell it, you could taste. I love it.
I kind of want to get like full too.
What's that? Yeah.
I want to get full filet mignon, man. I'm not gonna get full.
You're not gonna get full because you pay like 3 times the price of like what you normally get for a ribeye, you know.
All right, I'm gonna sit out here if y'all trust me flipping these steaks, and you guys want to prepare the rest of what we got in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try not to burn it down.
All right, cool.
I trust you.
All right.
I feel good because there's a whole serving, a whole pan full of good ones. If I mess these up, it's fine. We got it. Here we go.
All right, Tim, so here's the cast iron, or here's the seared steak that we were talking about before. The most important thing is you want to get a sharp knife. Look at that. You got a little honer right here. So right now, go ahead and start chopping it away. You see that?
Yes.
The thin line of pink right here.
Looks amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. And don't be afraid. It's not blood right there. It's all the juices that's in there.
Oh, that's good. Just salt and pepper.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is like you're right. Like my instinct tells me I need to dip this in A1. Like I just love it to be drowning in A1 sauce. So to me, all steaks taste the same.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm drowning it in steak sauce.
You already know what it's gonna taste like before it gets.
Why do people have so many spices and things like that if it's really as simple as just like salt and pepper? And
You're overcomplicating it. You know, that's the thing. You don't want to overcomplicate anything. But like I said, just salt and pepper and butter. So here, you can tell it's a little more burnt, but totally fine. All right. See, like I said, medium, well, thin line of pink right here.
See if you can taste the difference with the char.
And it's just there's nothing wrong with having. I mean, there's 2 different ways. You could like it. I prefer to like the extra crust on there, but you know, this one looks like it has more of a crust on here. But here you go.
That's your piece there.
Yeah.
Take a walk on the wild side at Wild Wing Cafe in McDonough. Choose from 33 freshly made sauces in our kitchen to add to your wings. Or stop by for lunch and try our all-you-can-eat wing bar. If you're looking for something other than wings, choose from our large variety menu, including 100% Angus chuck burgers, salads, wraps, and more. If it's beer you want, we are fully stocked with 30 local and craft beers on tap. Watch the game on multiple TVs or enjoy our live music every weekend. We're McDonough's home for hot wings, cold beer, and good times.
I love to cook for people. I'd always wanted to have a restaurant, so I said, I'm going to chase what I love. That's what I love about barbecue. It's a time where people come together, and we're celebrating the 4th of July every day with these ribs.
Ride in style with a first-class look of luxury with Elite Events Limousine. Our limos and party buses are the perfect fit for your wedding, prom, date night out, birthday, airport transportation, or any occasion. Our professional drivers are highly trained and ready to make your next ride memorable. Call us today at 470-344-1634 or reserve online at EliteEventsLimousine.com.
I really appreciate you guys inviting me. So like I said, you know, you guys ever need anything, you know, you guys got my number and I'll be able to help you guys out.
We're going to do some tailgating.
I feel like we're bonding, guys.
Yeah, we
We're
are.
on it.
Yeah.
You got to have us on your show.
Yeah.
You've come over and been on Man Cave and threw down for us, and we definitely want to get on the restaurant guide.
Do a road trip or something. Restaurants.
Dude, that'll be awesome. We'll definitely do it, man. You got to gain like what,
Next
45
time,
pounds, man.
We'll cut back on the expenses on some of the steaks, and instead of doing an inch thick, we'll do like 1/4 of an inch, and then with the rest of the money we save, we'll do a.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. All right, on that note, let's go ahead and eat, guys, all right?